Good morning, and good morning. It is Thursday, and I should have my glasses on, but I don't. It's the day after Wednesday, and Wednesday was yesterday. But it is day 9, day 9 of my juice feast, and day 19 of my raw vegan challenge. And this morning, I don't know what time I woke up. I think it was like 6 something. And I weighed myself this morning. I weigh myself every day. However, what I do not do is report my weight on here every day. But I weigh myself every day. And the reason why I like to weigh myself every day is because I like data. I like to be able to see what it is my body is doing daily. There was a point where I used to weigh myself multiple times throughout the day, and that helped me out a lot. I'm not saying do this for yourself. If it's going to deter you from doing what it is you've been doing, and if it's going to really upset you, I wouldn't say do what I say that I'm doing. But I weigh myself every day because I like the data. I like to be able to track what it is I'm eating and how it's affecting my body. Like I said in my video yesterday, experiment with your body to see how certain foods and beverages, affect your body on, many different levels. How it makes you feel mentally, how your emotions change when you eat it, how you feel physically when you eat these things. Write down that information. It's something that I did, and like I said in the video yesterday, it's something that I did, and I don't speak on something that I did not do or something that I did not learn from someone who did what it is I'm talking about. So I document what I eat, I document what I drink, and I weigh myself daily. At that point, when I was weighing myself multiple times a day, it was because I wanted to see what did what to my body. And during that time, I was still eating everything. I was on the standard American diet. And I learned, and I felt it mentally, emotionally, and physically, that, and it's the first thing that I basically eliminated from my diet. And I ate it sparingly after I had eliminated it from my diet. And it was beef. That's the first thing that I eliminated from my diet, because I learned by experimenting with my body that beef does not make me feel good. It also binds me up, and it makes me feel heavier. So I stopped eating that for a long time, and if ever so often I would maybe eat something that was beef. I had switched over to plant-based beef. So like Impossible burgers and the Beyond Meat burgers and things like that, I would eat those. And I like, eating those, but I still didn't eat that as often as, most people would eat beef. So I still ate that sparingly. Like, I would buy the Impossible burgers or the Beyond Meat burgers, and I would have them in the freezer for months at a time. And I eventually it was like, okay, well, I really don't need to really be eating this because I'm not eating it. But I weighed myself this morning. Yesterday I weighed myself and I was 301.0 pounds. And my visceral fat was down to 28. I weighed myself this morning and it said that my weight is 301.2 pounds. My visceral fat is still at 28. However, because of the scale that I have the Renfo Smart Scale, and I also have the Renfo app. Because I have the app that goes with this Bluetooth Smart Scale, I'm able to look into the different categories of, what it measures in, in your body. And I learned from that my other numbers, some of my other numbers went up a bit. However, those are the numbers that constitute my weight, my overall weight. The overall weight didn't, the other numbers didn't go up, and I didn't write them down, but I'll put it in the description box what the Renfo Smart Scale measures. And what I learned by looking at it is that my muscle mass went up 0.2 pounds, 0.2 pounds. So the 0.2 pounds that my scale read, that's in my body, I would not know that it's muscle that I gained. I would have just seen that my weight went from yesterday being 301.0 pounds to today being 301.2 pounds. And I could, I'm not bloated. I don't feel bloated, so that's not an issue. I'm drinking basically the same things that I've been drinking, so that's not an issue. So it's, if you don't have a way to actually see what is really going on in your body when you're using a regular scale, and I have used those, I used them for a long time, but if you don't have a scale and I'm not trying to sell you the Renfo scale, that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to tell you is the numbers that you're seeing on the scale are not just fat. It's not just fat. You have fat, you have muscle, you have body water, you have bones, and then you have, your skeleton and you have a lot of things that are in your body, and all of that equals what it is you see on the scale. So when you see your numbers going up, and you know that you've been doing the same thing and your body weight has gone down, and then there's one day where you step on the scale and it's going up, but you're still eating and or drinking the same things, keep going. Don't stop. Keep going, because you don't know whether or not that weight that went up is actually beneficial to your health. So for me, it wasn't that the 0.2 pounds is not fat. It's muscle. But I wouldn't know that if I didn't have the smart scale that I have. And right now I'm just relaxing because I got up earlier than I have been, because I'm trying to change my wake and sleep schedule. So I'm just relaxing until I feel like being bothered with looking at the computer screen again. So, and this is the one thing that I learned, on my journey to overcome depression, is that I have to take some time throughout my day. If I need to relax, I need to relax. And I don't apologize to myself or anybody else for it.